again, good day everybody. John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you today. We're looking at Omission Brewing Lager. Bright and crisp. From Omission Brewing Company, based in Portland, Oregon. They have this is one of four seasonal or year-round beers. They have an IPA, they have a pale ale. The only other beer I've had from Oregon has been Dead Man's or Dead Guy's Ale. That seemed the only one that I've consumed over the years from this company, or any beer I should say from Oregon. But anyway, crafted to remove gluten. Of course, this is a gluten-free beer. 4.5% ABV. Good score on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer. Here what the beer looks like. Nice head up top. Gluten-free episode. That's been the theme of the last 5-10 years now, with beer and also with food products. I know there's one pizza burger place that I went to the last 10 years, maybe 15 years. This has been a recent trend. Going back, maybe probably started out west, I guess. The whole gluten-free. Removing certain things that you eat in your foods, that might be in your pastas or in your meats or this or that, or what you consume beverage-wise. So some of the barley and some of the malts in this beer. Interesting enough, what it says beer fermented from barley, a grain containing gluten, and crafted to remove gluten. The gluten content of this beer cannot be verified, and this may contain gluten. Every brew is tested for gluten. See your bottle for the results. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. That's what it says. Just reading what it says on the thing. So. Very crisp, very refreshing. Nice. Clean, easy drinking. Pretty good so far. It has your standard taste of a lager. Nice breezy day here today. Probably hear some activity going on with my neighbors next door. She's getting her house tore down today. So, yay. Nice, clean, very removable. Refreshing, I should say, removable. Refreshing. I don't know, maybe just simple, regular, everyday beer drinkers like me probably can't taste the difference between what's in this, or if there's gluten or not gluten. How can I tell? How can I taste? It has a very citrusy, very lemony feel. Definitely get a lot of malts in this. Definitely taste the barley. Not much hops, but yeah, how can you tell whether it's gluten? Look, as I said before, I understand people are very health conscious. And, the last 30 plus years or so, we've seen food allergies. People who are just allergic to eating peanuts. People just they don't want the vegan thing. Hey, I don't eat meat. I just eat strictly vegetables. And, I hope this has no pesticides, or maybe this doesn't have this. I hope there's no fat in that. I hope there's none of this, none of that. We've become so choosy about what we eat and picking, making sure this doesn't have this or this doesn't have that. I'm like, yeah, but wasn't that way for me growing up, man. Everything I ate, and I turned out okay. I think I will say I have avoided drinking sodas. So the last couple of years, I'm not a big soda person now since I've started my new job as a soda machine there, and I've been drinking a lot more. I drink coffee a lot of coffee, but I've been really consuming a lot of trying not to consume a lot of sodas, but it's been kind of hard, especially when I'm moving about at work and I'm just drinking Coca-Colas like crazy. I'm no fan of Coke. But it's there. Hey, come to me. Come, Coca-Cola. As I said, I don't know much about the brewery scene in Oregon from what I've read. From what I've read about it. I live out there. From what I read about it, it's pretty much like California and Washington State, like all that part of the Northwest. Have been in the craft beer movement since the beginning. If you look at beers out in the West Coast, really started, some say, so obviously Sierra Nevada, Anchor, probably been the founding fathers of the craft beer movement, not just on the West Coast, but pretty much here in the States, going back since the 60s and 70s, and then all these other breweries that popped up on the West Coast. And then, of course, have trickled down out to the east. Of course, some have also started along the same time as Sierra Nevada and Anchor. One thing I've known is the Dead Guy Ale, and that beer is also brewed in the Oregon area. So, phenomenal beer. As far as this, I see this a lot at the stores, and I've been kind of, never got it. I just, got the whole gluten thing, kind of like, what's this, kind of swore off it and said, nah, I ain't gonna touch it. But now, I bought it the other day, $1.75 plus tax, so it'll come up to $2 and $1.95 and change, whatever. Cost was 10%, which I can't stand that bullshit. But anyway, one of them paid for more stores, as I like to call them. But turned out to be reluctant on buying it. So I said, okay, let me try it and see what it's about. And so far, it's been very pleasant, very enjoyable lager. Craft style lagers. Now, what's the difference between this and your everyday adjunct lagers? I would say, yeah, this costs more. Maybe the price, outside of the price. I guess maybe just the time and the way it's put together. I guess the sort of ingredients that they're using for this one, Omission. I guess this. So, I think to me that's something that I guess that the flavor and some of the ingredients that they've used compared to what other mass-produced lagers have used as well. So. Yeah, I ain't gonna go on and ramble about this. This is a good lager. Fair, enjoyable, pleasant, and again, I don't really taste much of that gluten they were talking about. So, anyway, I'm going to score a B for me for the gluten Omission lager. B score for me, that would be an 8.3. So, B score. John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble Team. Keep on watching. Always cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Omission.